Lots of tips and tricks to get started.
Yeah, and if you've been on the road to becoming the best in My Team, now is a good time to start out your My Player in My Career. You may already have unlocked valuable rewards in apparel, coins, badge boosts, and cap breakers.
You've been working hard for a while. Grab those rewards in a new mode, and you might just find a new favorite way to play NBA 2K25. Season 6 is live next week, and we'll be back with all of the details on what's new, those rewards, and how to get them.
I can't wait, but until then, those Season 5 rewards are still up for grabs. Like, have you picked up your own personal quadcopter yet?
I've seen them out there. They look so cool. I want one in real life, you know?
That'd be pretty fun. I mean, you can get one yourself at level 14. In fact, I'm almost there. Look out for me.
Bye, Chris. This week in NBA 2K25.
The theater has 4 new modes waiting for you. One of the coolest new theater events this week is 2v2 bonus assists, where you can earn an extra point for every assisted score. Dimer time.
You'll also find quick 3v3, 1v1 double dunks, and no squad 3v3 games this week. And while you play, upgrade your look with some of these cool new apparel drops.
While we're talking clothing, did you know that Wednesdays are wear and earn events in the city?
Yep. Visit the pop-up shops each Wednesday, put on a special clothing item, and earn double rep. Make it a part of your weekly 2K routine.
And here's a community call out for one of the biggest winners in Proving Grounds at the moment.
Of all matchup types, the individual with the highest win percentage was sounding 92.8% of their 5v5 games at the time of this recording.
The 2K community is always pushing to new heights. Let's go. We're back with an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV. First up, let's talk about one of the best defenders in the NBA. You may know him as Triple J.
Yeah, he has a few different monikers, as I found out. We're catching up with Memphis Grizzlies star Jaren Jackson Jr. Take a look. K25 partnering with Hoop Bus and MBPA. We're here with Jaren Jackson Jr. They introduced you. They say Jaren Jack. Do you have a new nickname that I am unaware of?
Well, really, I'm Trip. But
That's what I thought.
I'm really tripped. But it's whatever people want to. I'll respond if it's J Jack. I've heard that before.
I thought it was Triple J. I thought it was Trip on the Finsta.
It's Triple J. It's Triple J. Yeah.
it was
For sure.
All right. So obviously you are a great defensive player. So what do you think about defense in NBA 2K? What type of defensive build would you build?
We are live. It's a Thursday night. Present. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Jalen Duren.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. George is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Kobe. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the point. And for the Pistons, we've got Chamberlain. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Durant. Then there's Pippen. And it's LeBron in at the 2 guard. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. And here's Kobe. Just 5 on the clock. LeBron with some nice D. Here's Durant. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And this past offseason, Stan, was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he makes good on the layup.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Bryant. Here's George. Leonard looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Durant with it. Leonard. Chamberlain kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ahead, here's Antetokounmpo. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Durant.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make. And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Pass to Kobe. Now, here is O'Neal. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And Shaq with the slam.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Pippen. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Antetokounmpo finds Bryant. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now James. Paul George missing from long range. James, the pass to Durant. Back to LeBron. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
There's 1:38 left here in the first quarter. Giannis passes to Bryant. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to the Mavericks. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And it's Pippen with the jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Pippen. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. No good from Durant.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Leonard. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Pistons leading. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on George. To the paint. It's stolen by Bryant. And here we go. Fast break. Bryant's got it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
I like watching Kobe when he's in that slash mode to the rim. Plays with force, knows how to get to the stripe.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 33 points last game. LeBron, good. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first. 1 second left. Can't hit that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Pistons on top, leading by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Durant is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Pippen. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's LeBron in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. Pippen gets to Durant. Chamberlain with a screen on George. KD drives in. It's good. Durant's got 5.
And just so long and elusive on the drive. Durant, excellent at finding ways to navigate inside.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. And those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. Pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Lob pass to George, and it's George finishing it off.
And a little verticality there from George, not to mention the timing between those two on the alley-oop.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. O'Neal inside. Dipping on him. No good from Shaq. Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to the Thunder. Outside, KD for the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. George passes to Antetokounmpo from 13, and the shot goes down. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second-chance points last year. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Pippen against Antetokounmpo. Got us a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. From the high post. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter. Detroit's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Leonard with the steal. Kobe off the bounce.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an and 1.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
The free throw drops for Bryant. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Pippen. Back to LeBron. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pippen against Bryant. Pippen, the pass to Durant. Yep, that one goes. KD's got 7 points in the game.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
Antetokounmpo passes to Kobe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Kobe's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta. The Pistons have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. It's Durant on the wing. Over George. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. KD's got 6 here in this quarter. The Hawks leading by 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Giannis passes to Bryant. And here's Leonard from 3. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. The Pistons have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Pippen. With 1 on the clock. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
You know, right now for the Hawks, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road. Kind of like...
And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got it.
Thanks for spending halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Bryant is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot manning the middle. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
Here's Durant. Rebound by the Hawks. Shaq's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pippen against Antetokounmpo. Bryant looking it over. Kick out to Giannis. 6 to shoot. A 3 from Leonard. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant, the pass to Pippen. Over Giannis. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Kobe can't hit.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
James a screen on Leonard. Pippen the pass to LeBron. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Outside Bryant for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 3rd.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Durant against George. Durant inside. He can't get that one. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
O'Neal with the steal. Down low, Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
James, LeBron James, 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, D.A. Thank you.
What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Leonard. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
LeBron outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by George. The Hawks leading by 11. Giannis outside. Pass to Kobe. O'Neal outside. Back to Kobe. 5 on the clock. Fires away from way outside. Rebound, Detroit. Chamberlain got his 6th rebound on the night. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. LeBron against Giannis. Pass to Pippen. Back to Durant. Over George. And it's Durant missing. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Detroit with the ball. Pippen is out there with LeBron James, and it's Durant. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And Durant gets it to go.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Antetokounmpo passes to Kobe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a 2nd and 3rd guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Pippen with the bucket.
Oh, great feed by Durant. There's way more than scoring to his offensive game.
Left side Kobe, and stolen by LeBron. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to James. Outside for Durant. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Kobe. Giannis sets a screen for Kobe. Lets it go with the 3. Detroit with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen with the wide open look. And a check with the rebound. O'Neal's got 11 rebounds in the game. Giannis with it. Outside, Kobe. The rebound by KD. Durant drives, and the layup is good.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. LeBron outside. Pass to KD. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 1-point game. Now here's Bryant. Shoots over James, and Kobe gets it to go. Bryant's got 11 in the second half.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
James, a screen on George. Durant, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And Bryant wide open. He shoots another three for Atlanta. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
4 on the clock. Durant kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple. The Hawks leading by 6. Antetokounmpo finds Leonard. Check his screen on James. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts. Getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Bryant, a screen on Pippen. Kobe with it. And the rejection by LeBron.
Merciless swat by LeBron, not wasting the chance to make a statement with his defense.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 13 foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Antetokounmpo, Giannis.
Second one is good, being both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Leonard dishes to Giannis. So it's Atlanta with the W, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.